happy day. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, I would like to talk to you today about what a coaching session would look like. So, I've had a few questions about how coaching works and what does that look like. Good morning. And I wanted to kind of just explain what that might look like in case you aren't sure or are hesitant to do a session because you aren't sure what that would look like, feel like, smell like. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so a coaching session is scheduled with the intent of me helping you to rewire some things that say maybe are wired one way and we want to tell it to go to another pathway. Okay, so if like I've talked about the limiting beliefs and the like self-sabotage, if you're eating something you want to stop eating, if you have negative influences in your life that you want to kind of clear out. And so what a coaching session would look like is we would schedule a time, we'll talk for a little bit, we'll determine what would be the best service for you, and then we will talk about what's going to happen and then the timing of it, because sometimes you can do something in one session, like in one chunk of time, and then other times it might take just another one. So what that would look like is we would schedule time. Like I said, we would talk, and then we would go through the coaching session, which would be, I know coaching sounds like I'm going to put you in uniform, we're going to get helmets on, then we're going to smash each other, I'm going to scream at you and whistle and blah, blah. No, that's not it at all. It's going to be me and you, and then we're going to, you'll be in a quiet, safe space, and then you will, we'll do a little breathing technique, calmly. We will walk through a different thought process on making sure that things are firing in different ways. So we're going to fire up some stuff, and then we're going to tell it to fire up a different way the next time that you think about it. So I just want to clarify that because sometimes I know people are hesitant about coaching because they think they might have a preconceived notion about that. And so I just wanted to share what that might look like for you. I can't tell you how you will feel after because, but I can tell you how I have, my personal experience I have felt, or the testimonials that I have seen and been in front of and heard back from. So some of those would be, they feel a lot lighter, they feel a lot clearer, they have a lot of clarity in their life after that. Some of the food reprogramming that we've done, the person hasn't been eating or drinking that, even though they were eating and drinking that a lot. So we were able to reprogram that and have them stop doing that. Sometimes it's a safety thing too, like if it's alcohol involved, then, or if you're just over like emotional eating, then, that's obviously not a good thing. Even too much of something is not a good thing. Even if it is a good thing that you're eating or drinking, too much is not a good thing. So then in my own personal experience, I have had, so I just did a coaching session on removing trauma from my life, which was, it took me 4 days to have Madeline. It was a traumatic birthing experience. I had that cleared out. And now, actually, I can see that my abs and because I had an emergency C-section, so my scars are less tender. And there is almost some shame involved in that because I couldn't just pop her out in 2 squeezes. Like my whole plan was to just, push twice and then she'd just shoot out of there, like on Mad TV when the girl was birthing and the baby shot out. That's exactly how I was supposed to birth. It didn't happen that way, so I had some guilt around my expectations. So when we kind of cleared all that out of the way, I've actually been losing weight. My stomach has been getting, my stomach is flatter and tightening up, so it's a lot of where your body's holding on to trauma and different things that have happened to you. So I just wanted to say that I've actually had an awesome experience, and then that's why I wanted to share what a coaching session would look like for you, and what we would kind of walk through. Now, I do have testimonials on the website, which you can look at, And you would think too, with laughing, 82 times a day, that my abs would just be flat as all get out. But they should actually be like concave, but they're not. So that's that's all right, because now it's I don't have any shame around that. I don't have any like traumatic feelings about it. Every other time I would think about that, it would get stuck in my esophagus, because for some reason during the C-section, it literally felt like they were pulling on my esophagus, which I know they weren't, but it felt like they were taking all my insides, which I knew they were, and removing them, which, that's how a C-section works. But now talking about it, like, I'm fine. I have no weird feeling up in here, and I actually don't feel any shame around the whole situation, which is exciting because, yeah, nobody wants that. Oh, my dog's chiming in. Lucy's chiming in back here because I'm not looking at her. So, so I just wanted to come on, share what a coaching session would look like for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can either post them here or, private message me. That's not a problem. And hey, Susie. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, I'd love to answer those, or post them here. Our podcast is coming out tomorrow, and it's gonna be a good one. So I will be back tomorrow to talk to you again. I hope you have an awesome day. See ya. Bye.